Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Training Grounds. We are in week 2 where we host you play. It's a community event done up by Proving Grounds. Obviously, you see in the background itself. And in week number 2, we have two very talented teams. We saw in week 1 how Axylum proved. They didn't really win, but they were not that bad, right? Obviously, they had a very strong opponent, but this week they will be facing another opponent, which is Vindictus.
Yes, so I'm pretty sure that later when
Vindicta. I'm sorry, Vindicta.
Vindicta. So I'm pretty sure that later when we dive straight into the game, you will see names that you all have already seen before. For those people who have came onto ROG Masters before, you all definitely will see the names of the people here. And I believe Vindicta has already set a name for themselves for quite some time already.
Right.
And yeah, so we should be able to go into the game very soon, but without further ado, just a short introduction as to who he is. And you guys don't need to know me because no la,
don't like that la. Alright, but let's introduce the teams a little bit. So on Vindicta, we have Extremist, Liquid 2K, Fishy, Len, and we have Terminate. I do believe that's the one, or Eugene will be the one that's inside. I'm not really sure. They have a couple of members on standby. But on the side of Axylum, we will see a few rather familiar faces we saw last week. We have is that Terminate? Terminate, is that Liquid 2K? Yeah, that's Liquid 2K, Fishy, Extremist, Terminate, and I think the last one is not in the lobby yet, but we will introduce him for next time.
Dark is okay. Yeah, Dark is here, correct. Lenny, XC, S1.
Right.
S1 Eugene is at the wrong place. But either way, they will be swapping about very soon.
So pretty much that's the lineup for both teams. But let's talk a little bit about our sponsors. We'd like to thank Game Asia for providing this venue so that we can have our production here. The players are at home though, so that's something that I was really hoping to see the teams live today.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah. We have two very nice stages here. We have the red side, the blue side, but of course we are not doing this offline. We are doing this online. So instead of red and blue, we have blue and yellow, orange. I don't know, but it's
yeah, pretty much. But okay, let's talk a little bit about the map. So in the first map, we were playing in Dust2. So we know that Dust2 was recently brought back into the rotation. Are you excited for it?
No.
Why?
I hate Dust2.
Why?
Dust2 Warriors.
I mean, it's the OG map,
Dust2 Warriors.
It's OG.
OG!
OG! But I think, the players are already into the game. And let's just jump right straight into it. So we do see XC, Dark, but they are doing their knife round now. So XC, Dark, Egoist, Tyrone. Yeah, is this Tyron? Len, we're up against Extremist, Liquid 2K, Fishy, Terminate, and S1 Eugene.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's me. That's
you.
me.
Yeah.
He's kind of a little bit of a doppelganger. He's S1 Eugene. I'm S2, S0 Eugene. Sorry. So I'm like the OG.
The OG Eugene. Alright. So the teams are ready, and we do see that Axylum did win the knife match. I think they are requesting for the terrorist side first, not terrorize. Terrorist side.
I'm gonna be a terrorized side. I wanna be a terrorist. That was not mocking you at all.
No, that's definitely not. But right, we will have to wait for the console to switch the sides. Production, we want to switch the sides. Axylum wants to be on the terrorist side, and Vindicta wants to be on the counter-terrorist side. So while that is going on, alright, Abstract. So which do you think will perform on Dust? I mean, obviously it is Vindicta's choice to be playing on this map.
Yep.
But what do you think? Or rather, how do you think this will turn out?
Quite hard to say. I haven't seen Dust2 for the longest time ever.
Right.
So I don't really have any statistics regarding both sides, Axylum and Vindicta on Dust2. So well, I'm just gonna take my chances onto Axylum because of their beautiful roster, their roster logos.
Right.
It's just so dedicated. They have like nice.
But it takes a certain dedication to do it, especially when you're not at certain level. But obviously, like you said, Vindicta have proved themselves, or rather Axylum has proved themselves in certain level of backgrounds, and so have Vindicta. But we do see that these teams will be switching up right now, and I like how the way maps have evolved. Over time, we know in the past where a certain site has an exact advantage when it comes to map, right? But nowadays, the developers, I think this is
They're
where
trying to kind of balance things.
right, they have done a really, really good
terrace.
job where, you know, it's more of the middle now, so the middle is more like scouting out where your opponents are going to be, and the A and B side are pretty much balanced as to the counter terrorist having an equal amount of defending it and the terrorist taking it. But we do see a rush over here. Abstract, I don't know how this will turn out because we do see
I'm pretty sure
Styron
Styron. Oh no, they pretty much know where he is right now. So Styron is just probably just gonna stuck in between of double doors. And at this point of time, Axylum is pretty much get squanched up in the middle. So Dark definitely have the headline on them. But little jumpy babies right there. And that pretty much concludes that early fight. And they have the side already.
Right, Axylum are in the map and you can see the bomb planted by Lenny
No!
over there. Oh, Lenny gets a headshot
Hey!
over there on Styron.
No, Styron onto Terminate.
Oh, that's a back. There's a flank coming in from the other side, but we do see this engagement over there. Lenny gets picked off by Eugene. Eugene, well done over there. And there goes down. It's a 2v1 Fishy. Just gonna see the bomb over here. He will be patient though because we do see a Grace coming from the side.
Styron is very low, but Axie will be the one to get the first pick onto him, and looks like Styron will live to see it another day, and everyone but Dark himself will be able to get their kill for each kill for themselves, and Axylum will be able to lose the round. That's not the right word to say, but Vindicta will be able to clinch the round for themselves with 2 men on their side.
Right, I mean, Axylum did a really good job of entering the side over there. Obviously, we saw how Vindicta rotated. You know, they gave up the A side. They were more confident, or rather, they were confident that they could retake it. You saw the 2-man rotation to B, 2-man in the mid, and then we had Lenny over there just guarding onto the side over there. But the Styron rotation coming in from the mid was a really good one. It managed to backstab Axylum a little bit. But we do see a slow push coming in, but once again, Lenny on the aggressive pushing over there.
Very bold move.
And
that's
one
one down.
Get one shot onto Fishy over there, and the rest of Axylum knows that they are pincer right now. But once again, Vindicta giving up the A side.
Not looking good actually. So in this point of time, looks like Liquid, looks like Axie is still somewhere within long. We have 3 men guarding round the shot. Len is almost probably gonna go down, but not before he gets Liquid down with him. So there's gonna be a 4v2 at this point of time, and Axylum will be the one currently in a pinch. Currently is 2v1, and Axylum himself is going to be stuck in just small little corner. I believe that is planted for. We can't really see what's currently being planted for. I think that's a short plant. Yes, it is a short plant, but looks like Axie with his trusty M44 will be able to bring him down, and still once again 2 men onto their side. So let's just crunch some numbers down.
Right.
Axylum went for a full buy onto themselves. I believe that Liquid is the one that had he had a CZ on himself.
Yep.
Everyone else had full body armor. So for this point of time, Axylum have no choice, but they have to go and, well, buy some stuff.
Right. And obviously
They did manage to get 2 plants down.
Yeah, they did. That's pretty impressive. But that was due to the fact that Vindicta gave up the A side. It wasn't really much of a take back from Axylum, I would say. You know how they rotated Vindicta giving up A side both times, but now we do see a push coming in from Liquid 2K. Just going through the molly, but he gets pinned down by Igor. Igor is 2 kills to his name, but he will have to back up. There's a reload over here. Will he be able to get the third kill? He does get the third kill.
Oh, close.
He will be able to close him down. Very well done, I would say, by Igor. By Axylum playing there to pincer, and that's a quick round coming in less than 30 seconds over there. Vindicta shutting down that round very convincing.
Oh, I have no idea why Dark didn't went to pick up the AK. He just preferred his scout apparently.
Yeah.
So with that said, they have Axylum has lost all their economy, and they have no choice but to go for pistols only for this round.
Right, and it seems like Axylum is really
Terminate and S1 Eugene actually bought some Kevlar and helmet. So
yeah.
I'm not too sure exactly how they are gonna play this out, but looks like at this point of time, S1 Eugene and who else is this? Fishy is just going to work a little bit more of the double doors, playing a little bit more passive for this point.
Right, I can say at this point of time, Vindicta is really in the mood. They are really controlling the game in this point of time. You know, they're not really allowing Axylum much rotation. They're giving up the sides, but you know, they're really confident of taking them back. It seems like they're just enjoying themselves. Oh, a little bit of mishap over there, but Dark over there watching down the mid, not really allowing anyone from this terrorist side or rather Axylum to do much over there. That's going to be a very dangerous pick coming in from the terrorists. But we do see 2 members behind the double doors over there just waiting. Dark. does spot someone over there. 3 members. Terminate will be the first one to lead the charge. And oh, we see Dark over there. He will have to back up, giving out his position. But Dark managed to get a small snipe over there. The R-pins are right down in the middle. Liquid 2K managing to pick up Dark over there. And they will have to rotate. And they will give up 2 lives. Or rather, the counter-terrorist side will give up 2 lives for it. And you can see Vindicta is shook. They have no idea as to what Axylum is planning. They are in a really, really strong position. But Egoist does manage to pick up S1 Eugene over there. Ego is right into the B side over here. He does pick off Liquid 2K. What is going on, Axylum? You know, they had the advantage over there, but they just gave it up.
Well, I'm not too sure whether it's miscommunication issues or that they are having troubles trying to get themselves onto which side they want to go. But in the end, looks like Vindicta will be able to win that round. That was quite a solid hold coming from Egoist, if I'm not wrong. He managed to hold down 1 person against 3, brought 2 down, 2 men down, and that's only left with
that was confusing round because we saw how Vindicta, you know, got picked off one by one by Axylum over there.
Yes.
And I was thinking,
they have a good push. They had a really good push.
They had a 5v3 situation. Axylum were really, really strong going into the middle of the round. But oh, we do see a picture of Styron over there picking off a kill for themselves. It's down to a 4v4. But Styron still manages to hold on to the orb. But Terminate will pick up Dark over there. A little bit of aggressive push positioning coming in from Vindicta. But it's down to a 3v4. And once again, will we see the mistake coming in from Axylum? Really, really close up the round. Ego is in a little bit of trouble over there, shooting to his grenade. And we do see a smoke up in the mid. This just allows the whole of Axylum to rotate into the B. And it's all game for Axylum.
Now looks like they are definitely going to get a tunnel plant at this point of time. So the plant is going to be for tunnel, and I believe that it's Extremist. Is it Extremist that will be the one here?
Right,
yep.
it is.
Oh, Axie coming up from behind. Extremist is really low as well. So it's just going to fall, 1 man down, and Axie is just going to be man against his world with Styron. Against Liquid 2K Terminate and S1 Eugene, they have to pretty much clear the side as much as possible. 1 man from tunnel and 1 man coming in from mid, and Styron did manage to get a really beautiful op shot right there onto Liquid 2K almost. So trying to get a little bit of a wallbang. I believe that they have no time left.
Right, it's too much, but we might see a little bit of snipe coming from Axie in the tunnels over there. Yes, one managing to pick off Axie, but Styron will hold on to the op right there. Don't think there's much more time for them to meet one another, but that's a really, really good round coming in from Axylum. Once again, the individual pickoffs coming in from Axylum are starting to win them the game. We saw in the previous round, you know, they did the same thing. You know, they managed to pick off 1 or 2 members, but they didn't really came up with a concrete ending. You know, they lost to Vindicta because they were a little bit, you know, confused, I would say, on which side they want to go to, but they did excellent the last round. Yeah. We saw how important it was for them to get the individual pick off, and once again they are heading to the B side.
No information whatsoever. Now they do have the information that there is a lot in tunnel after all. So Egoist did manage to throw the firebomb right there,
right,
and that pretty much stopped the push coming in from Axylum, and that bought themselves a lot more time, and that pretty much split Axylum all around as well. So we do have a couple of people in tunnels. We do have 2 in T-base.
Right.
Sorry,
it seems like Axylum knows what they want to do. They wanted to push B, but then you know, the Molly just stopped that push right in the tracks.
I believe that they actually threw a smoke onto the firebomb as well.
Right.
So that could either be a feint move to kind of lure someone to shoot through the smoke. Otherwise, if that happens, I believe that will kind of be the time for Axylum to actually spray through the smoke as well. It's a 1 against 3 in that kind of situation. So the chances of Egoist dying at the point of time, if he were to spray through the smoke, would be very, very high.
Oh, and a flash, double flash, in fact, coming in from the side of Axylum. I think they're really considering this push, but Egoist managed to pick up a kill onto Fishy over there. In fact, it's 2 kills for the side of Vindicta. Axylum do manage to pick up a little bit on this side, but it's down to a 4v1 Liquid 2K. Right in the middle, will he be able to do something? No, he doesn't. And that's Vindicta once again clinching the win. It seems like Axylum, they're not really comfortable on Dust2. I won't say that they're good, but it seems like Vindicta knows this map better than Axylum. You know, they know how to really push Axylum back after wasting a lot of economy. I saw, saw how Axylum committed 2 flashes right down the tunnel of B side, but they didn't really make an effort to push into the site itself.
That's right. So Styron doesn't have any information, but now he knows that there is, I think, at least one in the tunnels by now. So shots coming in from short as well, missing the shot onto Fishy, but of course he goes for the re-picks and will be able to get that one single kill. S1 Eugene onto Axie. I believe the Axie was kind of pushing a little bit more, and a really bold move as well. So mid coming in, and looks like Lenny will be able to get a kill on the Terminator as well. Liquid 2K down by Ego.
Right,
And,
it's down to a 4v1, or rather 4v2.
Oh!
You see Eugene getting picked off right down in the middle, and it's down to Extremists all alone in lower tunnels over there. 2v1, it's a game of hide and seek as for now. Bomb has been dropped down the middle, so Extremist will be giving up his position rather if he goes for the pickup. I think he's just going to try to pick off a little bit over here. And we do see Duck right in the cars over there. He does get spotted by Extremist, and we will be able to get a wallbang onto Duck over there. It's down to a 1v1, and Egoist rotates right onto CT side, and he does get spotted over there. Well done by Egoist to close out the game.
So far, it's been going very, very well for Vindicta. Currently 6-1 with Axylum having won. So that's a 5 points lead for Team Vindicta. Pretty much safe to say that Egoist is the one that has been dealing the most amount of damage onto opponent's side. Being their Styron is the one is opping. So Egoist doing a pretty good job. The one that's usually soloing B himself against the whole team of Axylum. So far, his firebombs has pretty much stopped all pushes coming in from Axylum, and they did not and would not commit to that at all.
Oh, and Egoist here going in for a slow little push. He's being really, really sneaky over here down and the tunnels. But fortunately for him, Axylum will not be around, and Styron just gonna give up the position onto mid over here. He's just gonna pick back into mid, making sure that none of Axylum gets an easy push, and the smoke up from the CT side. So they know that Axylum will be making a quick push down to the middle. Liquid, a little bit of fire through the smoke, but Axie will be able to pick up Liquid 2K over here. All 4 members, or rather all 3 members down in the middle. Styron gets sniped over there. So does Fishy. 1, 2 goes down. Extremist very lucky to be alive. That no scope almost taking out Axie. Another no scope. There you go. He does get the knife, and Styron over there. Styron with 4 kills in their round, 3 op shots and a knife. So really, really well done by Vindicta, or rather Styron, the man of that round.
Styron being Styron. So managed to get a no scope. Too bad it's not 360 no scope, but he still managed to get a beautiful knife right into his heart, and just guts come out.
Right, and obviously we saw Axylum once again going to the side, but not being able to close out the round.
Wait. Did he not see Styron?
Oh, I think he didn't. Styron was the one that rotated down into mid. But we do see Fishy, and this is an equal round for Axylum. So Vindicta should have this round easy in a sense.
Take a look at a little bit of X-ray. Now Fishy knows that Styron is somewhere around the corner. But I don't think that he will want to pick him. Oh no!
That one shot coming in for Fishy over there onto Styron. That's a good pickup coming on Fishy. But the rest of Lenny down in the, or rather, the long doors will pick up 3 kills for himself.
Good boost though. Good boost.
That was a good boost indeed. But we did see a double stack up over there.
Just look at that. So we have Dark right in front, soaking the shots. Crouch down, and then Lenny will be the one right on top of his head, trying to, you know, that is trust.
Right, that is trust right there. He just squats down. Alright, he does squat down right on the spot, allowing his teammate to get the kill. But like I said, you know, if you were watching the last week's match, Axylum obviously did really, really well in the games, but it's just they were not able to close out the rounds, and that was what allowed their opponents to win. And it seems like it's going to be the same case once again going into this week. You know, it's not like Axylum isn't doing really well. They are going to sides, they are getting kills for themselves, but they're not being able to close out the round, and that's what causes them to lose the games round after round.
So now with Egoist being the one soloing B once again, he's pretty much a dedicated solo B guy for this team.
Right, and he's doing a pretty good job at that. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job at that.
No, actually, it's a very good job.
Right, obviously, I know.
Axylum couldn't breach his defenses at all.
Right, he's been using the same M4 time and time again, and you know, he's only committing very, very limited amount of resources to guarding P. All he has to do is molly, or rather smoke up the tunnel itself, and then just jams Axylum right in the track.
Looks like this is gonna be a B-shot push coming in from Team Axylum, and the only one that's defending this is Dark, throwing out the firebomb. followed by a flash, and looks like he might be able to pick up a couple. One man was flashed out, and he will be able to pick up two men. And Terminate will be able to get the beautiful fire right onto Dark, Lenny, and Egoist themselves is down with Axie being the only one available right here, right below off short. Pretty much.
Axie, that's fun. Gets a
one
1 kill on kill.
Oh!
The no scope onto Extremists over there with the double kill. And actually, he does know where Fishy is, but he's not being able to get a clear shot. That's a really, really good bomb plan because this just allows Axie to be the one. And he will go for the sneaky bomb diffuser. Will Fishy be able to get a kill over there? And he does get a 1 kill. Fishy doesn't manage to pick up the kill over there. And that's a really good smoke out coming in from Axie to close out the game from Vindicta. And like I said in the previous round, Axylum are able to get the plant, they are able to get into the site, but they are giving away this round so easily. They work so hard to get into the site to get their win, but Vindicta still manages to get the win, or rather get the W in the last round itself.
I would say that Axie's positioning kind of saved him.
Right.
If he stood directly on the bomb, which is what a lot of people would have done, he'll pretty much be dead.
Oh, and Egoist over there managed to pick up 1 kill.
That's 1 kill. That's
no,
just
not really. One
body.
kill
One
only.
body.
No bodies. Second kill over there, and S1 Eugene will be the third one to fall. He misses the shot.
Oh no!
The second one, but the rest of Vindicta are here to guide their teammate. And Ego is with 3 kills over there, while the rest of Vindicta rotates from the middle to pick up a perfect round for the side of Vindicta. 5 kills and no deaths. Vindicta is just steamrolling this. Axylum, you have to gather yourself, come up with strategy, and if you want to go for a timeout, this is the perfect time.
Fast rotations coming in from Vindicta. Egoist is the only opper in that current situation.
Right.
So
he switched.
Yeah.
He was using the M4 previously, and he switched to the op.
Correct. And at the point of time, it will be great for Axylum to actually continue pushing, put out a lot more force, not force, a lot more pressure onto Egoist. But the thing is,
Dark, oh my god, he does spot Fishy, will pick up the first kill.
The third body!
Kill onto Liquid 2K.
Would that be the fourth?
And Axie
would that be the fourth body? No.
Eugene with that, you know, he had that one, you know, a single-handed kill over there, but not being able to pick up much. He was alone, and Vindicta 11-1. What a dominating first half coming in for the side of Vindicta.
Well played from Vindicta. Now, we're just gonna take a look a little bit more on the economy, just a little bit. But looks like Axylum is pretty much on the losing.
Right, obviously Vindicta is just filthy rich at this point of time. We do see a dual op lineup coming from the side of the counter terrorist Tyron. Pick up Liquid 2K, what are you doing? He damages Fishy just a little bit over there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And a frag over there to come in to complement that damage, but the rest of Vindicta are doing well. You can see that they have locked down, you know, the map positionings of Axylum pretty well. Axie over there just gonna be by the car and the molly, a little bit of a mistake, I do believe.
And now they don't. They still don't. They still didn't get him. But I'm not too sure whether they know exactly where Axie is, but I'm pretty sure that players of their caliber will be able to check that corner. I don't think that they will purposely just miss out that corner whatsoever. So Terminate, just trying to bring out a little bit of a peeking action right here with Dark on his direct opposite ends. So Axie pretty much knows what's going on now.
Right, the smoke will come, but they do not take the blind spot. And Axie with a free kill. Might get a second one, but the flash will stop him from getting a second kill. But Lenny over there, he does get the one-way smoke, or rather, Dark will be able to pick up the first shot onto Terminate. Will he be able to close this round onto Fishy? He does spot Fishy though, tries to get the wallbang, but Lenny comes in from the CT side to close this round out for Vindicta. 12-1. My oh my.
Lead. Looking pretty damn good from Vindicta, so hopefully by the time that Axylum switches over to the counter-terror side, maybe, just maybe they will be able to turn the games around. So who knows, maybe counter-terror side is a lot better in the new Dust2. I'm not too sure. It's been too long since I've last played Dust2. I don't like
no, it's just Axylum not being able to close out this round as you can see as you can, but Fishy over there with the hand of the, or rather Diego over there, but Dark will make it 2-for-1 like you mentioned. Dark over here being gunned down by Fishy, but the rest of Vindicta over there with quick rotations.
Their rotation is just way too fast. I'll tell you that. They're going through the game really fast. Once they get the appropriate information, they're just going to go straight for it.
Right, the rotations we saw in the previous round was just perfect, right?
Yes.
They knew that Axylum had 3 to 4 men in the middle.
And so is the B rush that they had. And so is the B rush.
And the pincer, you know, the pincer meta coming in from Vindicta, just gonna close that round. And
There's
Styron
one
with
body.
the snipe.
Up, Lenny. Oh wait, it's a full man team of. It's a full man team of Opus. Alright, so Vindicta have a full man team of Opus. Everyone is going to op. You get an op. You get an op. Everybody gets an op.
Alright, everybody gets an orb, but Styron will, and Styron and Len will
Styron
change.
changed out. Styron changed out for the AK. Thought that would be nice if all of them actually picked out in mid again. So that pretty much is a replicate of one of the big game turnies out
They're
there.
just showing off at this point of time, you know, just want to win this
Nah,
style.
I think that is a legitimate strategy. This is Dust2. If you have op, you kind of win.
At this point of time, yeah, you do kind of win. Egoist will get a wallbang onto Terminate over there, right? I do believe it was in the tunnels. And a flash over there, or rather a smoke will block this vision for a while. And a body to follow up. Egoist over there trying to for the lucky snipe, but Styro with the spray right down the tunnel will be able to pick up a kill for himself. And the quick switch into the pistol will see this round now. 14-1. Axylum, you did your best, but as of now, things are not looking good.
Right, 14-1. The sides are gonna switch. Axylum is just going to be put onto a counter terrorist side, and of course, vice versa, we have Vindicta onto terrorist side. So for the viewers out there, we're gonna watch exactly how things are going to fall out and how Vindicta is going to play as a terrorist. We only seen, I think, two success, not inclusive of the pistol rounds. 2 successful rushes onto B, if I'm not wrong. They had a pretty decent rush onto mid as well once, and the pistol round, I think they rushed onto A, if I'm not wrong. So that is the go-to plan for Axylum. We'll take a look exactly how Vindicta is going to play this out.
Right, and obviously we do see Axylum here. Abstract, this doesn't look good for Vindicta, or rather Axylum at this point of time. A 5-man rush down the middle over here to pick up the early kill. They do see Q over here. Axylum having a good start. They have the man advantage if they choose to rush into the A side. Liquid 2K doing his best over here. He does get 1 kill, but not being able to pick up the second. It's down to 2v1. Axylum once again, you know, has that early lead. And it's down to Axie. He's not going for the bomb plant. He wants the kill. Will he be able to get so? He does get one kill, but he will get shut down over there by S1, Eugene, and Fishy. He bit off more than he could chew.
Actually, I don't think that he's trying to go for the kills. I think he's just trying to rotate, go all the way to B. I believe he expected and he heard people onto CT instead of
It could be possible.
Yeah.
It could be possible that Axylum wanted to go for the rotate.
He didn't
already.
seem like he was expecting anyone.
Right, Vindicta with the weird strategy, I would say. But we do see Vindicta once again having a split up 2 men in the tunnels over here, while the rest are going to be in mid.
With a Deagle equipped onto Dark, he will pretty much be facing off against Fishy and S1 Eugene right about now. Nope, anytime soon. But looks like Fishy will be able to get the quick hit onto Dark, and that is just 9 damage off of him. And looks like that will be an immediate kill onto Lenny from Liquid 2K. So now, taking a look at how Vindicta is going to play this out, we have quite a lot of interesting movements right here. So we do have some people right here on the mid might rotate over to tunnels. Never know. We do have Egoist going to pick up onto the C4 and slowly making his way, creeping onto upper tunnels.
Right, and it's down to a 5v4 Abstract. We do see the rotation coming from Egoist. He's just going to speak out a little bit with the single hand. Diego trying to pick up a Q over there. Liquid 2K gambling his life.
He got his headshot through the box, so that is one thing. But looks like I don't think
he does pick up the kill onto Liquid 2K over there with the Diego.
one free gun. That's one free gun for them.
Oh, but it's all the way to the other side, and
No
we do
way.
see a stacker coming in over here. What a weird strategy.
He didn't lead him at all.
He didn't indeed, and we see Styron just gonna rotate onto the side.
What should their game plan be? Should they just rush in onto B? That
Right.
seems to be the plan for Egoist.
Right,
Rotate right onto S1 Eugene, and that is 1 down. That's 4 against 2 at this current moment of time. Extremis and Terminator will have to take their slow time to rotate off from A. They have pretty much gotten all the sufficient information, who is at where and how many people is at A, and that is probably why they decided to go straight on a rush onto B.
Terminate, the last member in the CT base. He wants to save this, but if this happens, Terminate in a little bit of a trouble over here. Will be able to pick up the kill. He does get
That's
one
one.
kill onto Egoist, and he knows that Axie is there, gonna be picking. Will he be able to get a second kill? But
Oh.
Axie with the Diego managed to pick off 3 kills for himself. My oh my.
My, indeed, my. 15-2. Vindicta with 15 and Axylum on 2, and Vindicta only requires one more win. And they can pretty much go all out. As you can see, it's kind of all out, except for Lenny using the XM shotgun. Axylum to UMP, Dark with the AK, Ego is on the M4, and Scout onto Styron. Let's just kind of take a look at how Styron is going to open this game up. He sees S1 Eugene, but he's just going to continue rushing straight in. Not going to hit a single shot onto Terminate, unfortunately, but Dark will be able to clean things up onto S1 Eugene and Terminate, and Dark following up with a third body onto Liquid 2K. Might get the fourth, might get the fifth!
There he gets the ace over there, but that double flash coming in from the side of Vindicta, sealing the game for them, and in turn, game number 1 goes to Vindicta. What a dominant performance coming in from Vindicta to close out Dust2 just like that. Right, and we will see the second map, which will be Cash. I don't know, man. Axylum, like I mentioned in the previous rounds, or rather in the previous week and in this round itself, it's not like Axylum isn't performing. I would say they are not performing in the sense that they are not being able to close out their round as well as their opponents. We saw in a couple of situations where in round 7 to round 10, they had a lot of pickoffs and they managed to pick up a lot of kills.
Correct.
So it wasn't like they were not able to kill their opponents. It wasn't like they were weak in terms of, you know, mechanical skills. They were managing to pick off kills, they were managing to enter the site. But every time they enter the site, that's where they lack off. They're either not being able to plant the bomb, or they're not able to close out the round. They're allowing, you know, Vindicta to come in as, you know, or rather retake the site really easily. And we saw a lot of individual performances coming from Vindicta. We saw Egoist, you know, a one-man team right down the B, stopping the push coming in from Axylum over there, and he did a pretty damn good job. He's not allowing, you know, Axylum to have those easy entries. So as much as Axylum were being able to pick up the kills, they were just not able to win.
Sadly for Axylum, I'm not exactly being able to pinpoint exactly what is the problem. Because we all know, like you said, mechanical skills are there.
Right,
It's probably, and I think, is the fact that they do not have enough diversity when it comes to executing game plans. They don't have a solid game plan that they want to execute. They want to do on. You know what? We are going to rush B. If there is a firebomb, we are going to smoke this out and just going to go straight in for that. We are going to risk everything for that plan.
Right.
So we haven't really quite seen that yet. But the thing is, they had decent plants. They managed to get some bomb plants down, but ultimately they got outplayed, like how Axie completely outplayed one guy from a side, I can't remember, because he didn't sit directly onto the bomb, which is what a lot of people would have done. He stepped away from the bomb, and from the other view, I think he shot right onto the bomb.
Right.
And he didn't tag him once.
Alright, so that's a little bit of mechanical skill coming in from the side of Vindicta. But like I said, let's not take the credit away from Vindicta.
Axylum is still a very, very strong team.
Right, obviously.
Imagine the two of us, gather 3.
Oh, we're just gonna get wrecked. We're just gonna get wrecked. But let's just put that aside, you know, let's not take the focus to us. Let's not take away from the credit from Vindicta. The rotations were near perfect. As soon as they got information that the rush was coming in from Axylum, the rotations coming from B to close, you know, Axylum right in the middle, Vindicta pincered them so well. You know, shots were coming from everywhere, not allowing Axylum a minute of rest. So it was a slow build up from Axylum to get into the site, but whenever they give away their positions, Vindicta just reacts to that so fast and so effectively.
Correct. So, you made a very valuable point. They are really damn good at retaking sites. They know how to defend sites, and they know what is their post-game plan.
Right, and I do believe that we will head into a small break. I do believe it is 10 minutes. We will begin at 9 o'clock when both teams will be back for map number 2, which will be Cash.
Which will also be the last map. So it's
right. We will have 2 maps every single week, alright, for all these teams to not only spar with the other team, but to find out what kind of strategies work and what kind of strategies don't. And for Axylum, this is their second week, and things not really looking well for them at this point of time. But fear not, there will be more weeks to come. If your team is interested, do go to Proving Grounds site to sign up for this, and we'll see if we can pull you into the coming weeks. Right, so we will head into a 10 minutes break, and we'll be back really shortly.
Let's see.
Strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see.